What's good to it, dude, man? It's your boy Cowboys right back up with another banger video today, man. We've been daily upload really for like the last, man, 3 weeks or so, bro. It's been a grind. And this the big thing now, bro. So we have the city reveal. It was just released. I think this was yesterday or something like that. Like, it let it be known when the city reveal is going to be. And the city reveal will be on Wednesday at 10:30 Eastern time. So if you're Central Time, that's 9:30. Mountain Time is 8:30. And if you live out west, just wake up to the news, because ain't nobody waking up at 7:30 to go hop into Twitch. You know what I'm saying? But what I do suggest, go hop into Twitch. Go, you know what I mean? If you want to support your favorite creators who's going to be watching this, you know what I'm saying, going over it live with y'all, do that as well. But also do something for yourself. Go on to NBA 2K's Twitch and go watch. I don't know how long this stream is going to be, but I know I watched their My Team one. So that was like 57 minutes. So with this one, probably gonna be longer than that 33 minutes or whatever. I'll be able to get, you know, your 60 games, about 60, your 30 games a boost, right? I'm gonna get my little 30 games. So I need that, right? I'll be in there at 9:30. I'll make sure I'm there, right? So yeah, what are we expecting tomorrow for the city reveal? I know we were excited with us not seeing rep. I wonder how it's gonna be. Is it gonna go back to we just hoop? You know what I'm saying? It's just straight hoops, and then you run into the point of, you know how you got your little boost and stuff like that from you winning rival day. Or how that's gonna work this year? It might have it to where it's totally different affiliations. We don't know yet, but I know for sure that we knew that we had Elite and Rise last year. Also, Proving Grounds does have a different logo this year than it did last year, so we gonna see. But I know for sure, me seeing it say Park, I'm already ready for that record part to come through tomorrow. Hey, it's gonna be live, and of course we're gonna, you know, review that. We're gonna have a video for that up tomorrow, right? But let's go ahead and keep on jumping through this video. Somebody asked, will the strength matter on box outs, right? And he says yes, strength does matter when holding and breaking box outs in NBA 2K26, which I feel as though, I know a lot of people have been going like locks with low strength. I know I've seen a couple bigs with low strength. And unless you're making that big like the 4 and you're playing it more casually, I feel like almost all builds need strength except for your select few point guards and stuff like that. And even so, I'm going to try to get at least like around like a 73 strength on mine. We'll see what I can do. If I can't get it, I can't get it. Like that's just going to have to be a step that's going to have to give. But yeah, I'm going to try to get that, right? So Joey 2K asked, which specialization does post-fade phenom fall under, or is it in a rare instance that you can specialize in finishing or shooting and +1 it with the specialization? I ask this because it is a badge that works both finishing and shooting. So what do you need, right? And Twin Yoga said, pretty sure it's a finishing, but I wanted that as well. And Zach said it is in both finishing and shooting, right? So I definitely feel like it was shooting. You know what I'm saying? But it does have post fade, and everything post related outside of that is all interior. So definitely a good question. Helps people, you know what I'm saying? Like the post guy down here. It helps him out know exactly what he's gonna need, right? Let's jump over to the next thing. Go ahead and just look. I'm gonna click on this. A couple of them switched, right? I don't know which one switched yet. I'm gonna go back out. Pause the video, take your screenshot, do whatever you need to do, right? Go ahead and do that for me right now. All right, I gave y'all a second to do it. So some of them have combined from last year, right? So your silky shooter and your marksman from last year, they combined, so now you have sharpshooter. So if you look, it says sharpshooter, it says boost shot making from standstill and off the dribble, as well as shot chance off ankle breakers. So a lot of people's breaking ankles with the silky shooter stuff. Well, they combine that with marksman. You know what I'm saying? Now you have that. Deep bomber is deep bomber by itself. You know what I'm saying? You want to shoot from 40? You throw deep bomber on, but all you're gonna be able to do is just shoot from 40, right? Me personally, I'm going sharpshooter, right? I want that little boost, and I'm trying to break them ankles, and I might go blur, one or the other though, right? So glue is now spoiler and vice combined. Vice was like the clamp one, and spoiler was like more of the steel badge, so they just combine them into one, which is cool. It says lock up ball handlers to force stops, pickups, fumbles when biting them up, higher efficiency in getting on ball and passing lane steals. And then with Rim Guardian, so Rim Guardian and See the Future they put together, which I feel like is crazy that See the Future is not with Crasher, right? And Crasher is something new that they put in the game. So Crasher says improves box out success to secure more rebounds, unleash effective and powerful screens that can catch unsuspecting defenders off guard, right? So it seemed like that one really kind of replaced like Brigade from last year, which was that screen setting one. But the box out success is kind of confusing because I assume box out success will be tied into see the future. But Rim Guardian says, boost ability to defend around the basket and in the post shows you where shots will land ahead of time. A lot of my bigs, Rim Guardian's gonna be the way to go. I'm not gonna lie to you. You people who run twos, go ahead and throw on Crasher. I want my big to run that Rim Guardian. So speaking of strength and bodying up, whenever we were just mentioning glue, somebody asked Mike Wang, does the strength matter for perimeter defense? I see a lot of locks going no strength at all. He said, yes, it's used to dictate the probability of stonewalling ball handlers when bodying them up on drives, right? So him saying on drives, does that mean like whenever you're moving around also, like you get the body up real well? Because I don't know if y'all remember that clip of Luka Doncic swatting down from Kyrie that we seen in the little, you know what I'm saying? I think Joe Knows said I think that was his gameplay that it showed. But yeah, Luka came through, straight standing with him. But we know Luka, hey, they be saying he can't move well, but he is strong. He is strong dude. So I definitely feel as though, with that being said, we're gonna see, right? So, yeah, if y'all have played NBA Live at all, they have a interesting system with their hand down, man down, right? And so we're gonna watch this clip, all right? We're gonna roll the clip, roll the tape, and I just want y'all to see like how Steph Curry shoots over Bron, right? Go ahead and unmute this so y'all can hear it.
So here we go. You'll see. I think.
Which right here, right here, and this paused frame right here, right? What y'all think? Is that an open shot, right? Because you got Bron flat-footed. He flat-footed. He ain't even he's not even standing up all the way. He's crouched down. You know what I'm saying? You land. You know what I'm saying? You got to brace for impact a little bit. Got him off his feet. I don't fight this contested. That's it. He at the belt buckle. His head is at the belt buckle. Nothing is above that part on Steph Curry body. That's an open shot, right? And that's a 6'3" with a 6'8", 6'9" player in front of him, right? That's open, bro. Of course, you know what I'm saying? Steph got legend badges and that and the third, which, you know what I'm saying, you might not be running, but they said that right there, we go back out. Cinco said, hand down when Steph got to the peak of his shot, that's open. Please don't change the contest system. Mike Wayne says, if a defender jumps early and you shoot just as he's about to land or just landed, his defensive impact drops considerably, even if he's closer to you, right? So somebody said, is that the case in the paint as well, or only on jump shots? He said paint as well. So we know a lot of times, you know, you'll pump fake, big will jump, come down, you'll lay the ball up, miss. You know what I'm saying? So they said they touched it. So I feel as though that's a big dub, especially for like I done seen stretch bigs, like, you know what I'm saying, like an inside out stretch big. I done seen some of them as like a 90 standard dunk. You know, you can cap break that +5 and go 95 standard dunk eventually. That's a Hall of Fame rise up if everything's the same as last year. That's a Hall of Fame rise up. You know, Hall of Fame rise up, and you can shoot with set shot on silver like a 78-3. You max +2 that. That's a Hall of Fame set shot and a Hall of Fame rise up. If I ever make a big, I know what I'm running, so I ain't gotta worry about that. But anyways, yeah, this is definitely a big W. And like I said, man, if y'all ever play NBA Live, this is how it's set up, bro. This is open, and this will always be open, right? Because he doesn't have a hand up. I like that. You know what I'm saying? I like that. Definitely slept on. So I ain't never been a huge soundtrack guy whenever it comes to NBA 2K. But y'all know the name of this channel, right? Y'all see what the channel name is, right? You know what I'm saying? So me coming through, I'm seeing TV off, right? I come scroll down, I see some Dolce, I come scroll down. First off, Green Day slept on. When I come around, Green Day, fire. You know what I'm saying? Hey, if y'all don't know, do your research. That Mutt Leon Thomas, fire. Ice Cube, you know how we do it. Hey. And where I currently stay is where the largest is from, right? EBK they threw EBK J-Bo on here. Come on now, EBK J-Bo getting on a 2K. Come on now, I'm just saying. Cypress Hill or Tyler, Rob 49. And this one right here, this was probably the biggest one. I was like, whoa, right? They got the Bay Area, man. They throw the Mac Dre on there. They threw the Mac Dre on there. Cool, right? A little Jello on here. This is gonna be an interesting year. So, Koza asks a question that we've got from a Q&A from Mike Wayne on August 1st. I don't know what made him go back and go look at that, but hey, keep doing your research. So, the thing itself that Mike Wayne, the Q&A that was released says, are there any changes to burst and changes in direction for ball handlers? Mike Wayne says, we spent some time tuning the dribbler's ability to start, stop, and cut. The speed and tightness of changing directions will vary based on ratings and dribble style. So, Koza said, hey, Baluba, when you say speed and tightness of changing direction will vary based on ratings and dribble style, are the ratings speed with ball and ball handle, or just speed with ball? Because if you don't know, your dribble style is tied in specifically to speed with ball, right? Or is it one attribute more important than another? Asking because I noticed my 6'6s and 6'4s from community, they dribble faster than my 6'8 and 6'9s. Then I'm just really trying to grasp the understanding before I make my first build. Mike Wayne said speed with ball, right? He just said speed with ball. Nothing more, nothing else. He's very short answer. Like, he speed with ball. That's it. You know what I'm saying? And that gives it a change, right? And that goes into this thing here. Koza posted this on the 23rd. It's crazy. He posted this, didn't even know, like, later on he'll ask a question that really gave you some better insight on this. He says things to know when choosing a tall guard height when making your build. At 6'6", you get both gold handles, gold lightning, right? And if you just want to do it, you got gold unpluckable. That's the tallest height you could be and get gold unpluckable. So you have gold handles, gold lightning, and gold unpluckable. You also get gold ankle breaker, but I feel like that didn't need to be mentioned, right? Can specialize in playmaking. This is exactly what I'm building. Is a 6'6". I'm going 87, 88, probably 88, depending on, you know what I'm saying, the max plus the 2 from build specialization, depending on how hard it is for people to wrap up. I'll see, you know what I'm saying? But that'll decide if I make an 87 or 88 ball handle, right? And I'm gonna up it, the cap break, to 92. That's what I'm gonna do. Right, so you have a 6'6" that says get both gold handles for days and gold lightning launch. Can specialize in playmaking and max plus 2, both to have both legend handles for days and lightning launch. Also a higher speed of ball. At 6'7", you're 1 inch taller. Get gold handles and silver lightning launch. Can specialize in playmaking and max plus 2, both to have legend handles and half lightning launch. Also higher ball handle than the 6'8". If you don't know, the 6'7", you can get a max ball handle of 91. But of course, you get that gold unpluckable at 92, so you can't have that on 6'7", but on a 6'6" you can. Also on the 6'7", your speed of ball max out like an 83 or something like that, and of course, you know, you get gold lightning launch at 86 speed of ball. So at 6'8", he says you're taller, get silver handles, silver lightning launch. Lightning launch is also a tier 2, so you don't have to specialize in playmaking to get both on Hall of Fame. You can use your other max plus 2 more freely, like grabbing legend set shot, for example. Been seeing a bunch of them, you know what I'm saying, going like an 89 midi, 89 3 ball, doing it like that, and you're able to use a max plus 2, because if you don't know, at that point, that's where you get your gold set shot. And then, you know, you could probably go that way and then do gold shifty and then gold, getting like a 91 midi or 3, and then having a legend set shot or a legend shifty. So at 6'9", you lose out on the good momentum cross animations, because if you don't know, you have to have at least an 85 ball handle, and at 6'8" it max out at like 86. So I think at 6'9" it max out at like an 80 or 81. Right? It says lose out on the good momentum cross animations, but keeps the 75 speed ball for the good dribble styles. You still get all the good animations at an 80 ball handle, but lose out on silver handles for days. So nah, it does max out at 80, because at 81 you get silver handles. Just could max plus 2 this to gold still. Right? Looking like you can't go wrong with any height this year, since the gameplay complements all heights. And I definitely feel as though that is true. You going 6'9", I personally wouldn't go 6'9" to run anything like as like a ball handler for real. You might be able to hop into ones with that, but I just feel as though I want the most playmaking I can, as in ball handling, speed with ball, you know what I'm saying, passing there as well. at the tallest height I can be, because even from 6'4" to 6'6", right? That's a 2-inch difference, but you move on a court differently at 6'6". I can sit there, I can get around somebody a little bit easier on a 6'6", especially if we got the same stats as 6'4", right? This is just me personally, my personal preference on what I feel as though I like about what I do, right? So on this screenshot, I didn't even realize this. Somebody asked, I noticed Garrison Matthews dribble pull-up isn't listed. Koza said anything not listed on 2K Labs for animation, Culver base, T-Mac base, Patty base, Cam Thomas base, Oscar releases, the Fox push cross, the Garland dribble style, many more weren't in the animation to put on your My Players. So I can't say for certainly if there are, but we can speculate. They could be unlocked behind rep. A couple could be unlocked behind seasons, or some could be unlocked behind specialties that you pick for your build. If you pick playmaking, maybe unlock some dribbling and pass styles. If you pick shooting, maybe unlock some bases, release pull-ups. Maybe if you pick defense, you unlock a motion style. I don't know. This is speculation. But any animations not listed on the lab site wasn't available to us when we chose our animations, right? And he says there are just too many animations missing, way more than last year. They got to be somewhere or locked behind 2 separate rep levels. Maybe we get a batch of animation when we hit starter 1 or something, and another batch of vet 1. I don't know, something like that. Again, this is all speculation. We don't know nothing yet, and we might be able to find out tomorrow, honestly. Y'all check out the video, and I'll let you know if we're going to have any more animations unlocked whenever it comes to the video tomorrow, right? Hey, I appreciate y'all coming through. I know it's been a ramble fest. That's all this is. Because tomorrow, city release, we do our review of the city. That next day, I'll drop whatever I feel like is the best builds I've been seeing over the past week, right? I'm going to drop all those builds. Like, I'm going to do a react and put all of them on the page, right? I'm going to give y'all the breakdowns of every single one of them. And I don't know how many it's going to be right now, but that's what I'm going to do. All right, I'm going to give y'all the breakdown for all those. Anyway, man, make sure you like, subscribe if you're new. And you can check out my last video. I covered over some news on there, and I also gave y'all a build at the very end, right? So make sure you like, subscribe if you're new. It's me, boy, Cowboy Terrell. I'm out, bro.